Hello there. Oh, whoa. Hello, chat. Welcome. Hello, konnichiwa. Hola, everyone. My name is Leo. I'm your resident demi-vampire singer and professional simp. And I'm in pain. But everything's fine. How are you guys doing today? I was checking some strategies before the stream because I realized I forgot to do that after last time. Where's my model? Here it is. There she goes. So yeah. Hi. So yeah, as just like last time, this is gonna be just practice. Like I mentioned, oh, my pop filter came off again. Not again, come on. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so we're gonna get in some more practice for the sands fight, and I was watching some strategies. It seems like the attack that I get the most trouble with is just a general feeling, but I will try my very best to avoid that one. And I have a few more, I have like a couple more of, I guess, yeah, strategies to like try to make the rest of the first half of the battle easier in a way, I guess. To avoid damage mostly, because it's better if you don't get hit until, or if you don't heal, sorry, until like the middle point of the fight, from what I've heard. Who is calling me? Hello? Wait, how do I read your name? Georgie. Welcome. Georgie? I'm probably butchering that. Welcome. Oh, that's a little loud in my ears. Let me just turn it down. How is on your side, chat? Please let me know. Okay, I'm gonna put it here. There are the birds. Yeah, nope, I forgot. We already started horribly. I forgot about this. I was so focused on the rest of the fight. We're killing Sans with this one. I wish. Anyway, I already screwed. Anyway, we're gonna try our best, but it's probably this one is already over. It should. No, too high, too low. Okay. Yep. Bum 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 ba da dum bum 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 ba da 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 dum bum ba da da bum bum bum. Okay, let's try again. Let's try it again. That one didn't count. Why did I always forget about that beginning? Yeah. Nope. Okay. How did that hit me? Hello, Booba. Welcome. Well, that was terrible. Yep. Expected. This is what happens when you don't practice in over a week. Everything gets erased from your memory, at least in my mind. I just got like a flashback to that one scene. That one scene in Inside Out where they're like throwing memories into like the vacuum for Riley to forget. Like, yeah, nah, that one's not important. She can forget it. That was what happened with the Undertale fight. Nope. No, why are you doing that? I pressed up. Why? Okay. What is going on here? You probably should, Sans, for my sanity, but sure. I'm gonna try not to heal the entire time, by the way. Up. Yeah, expected as well. Oh, yeah, I remember that. Welcome back. Undertale. Okay. Anyways. My left arm hurts a lot. Cause I was talking about it earlier on the Discord server. I had to get some blood samples taken today. Yep. Ah, shit. Okay. At least it didn't lag at the beginning anymore, so that's good. I had to get some blood taken for some tests. So my arm hurts a lot right now. Thankfully, I only have to use it for Z this time around, but yeah. Okay. Those are the jumps that I need to understand how to control. Cause you can do like from what I've seen, you can do like a little rotation so it doesn't hurt. Like, so it doesn't like graze you at least that much. But the problem is that the heart doesn't like fall down fast enough, for me at least, for some reason. Yeah, sure. Okay, that was better. And I also it also has come to yeah, I guess come to my knowledge that if you heal, the fight doesn't like progress, it like stalls, so you have to fight as much as you can. So that's why it is recommended that you don't heal a whole lot. The problem is that attack. I forget that the blue ones, I'm not supposed to move when they're around. Hello Georgie, welcome back. What are your time zones, guys? Because I've seen from, at least on streams, that a lot of you are probably on like the other side of the world. And somehow found me. And my time slots are very inconvenient for you guys. Because for me, it's early-ish. It's not the morning anymore, but it's still early-ish. And my analytics are not very helpful when it comes to live streams for like times. So, yep. Since Leo started streaming earlier, I got you don't have to set an alarm in the middle of the night. Yep. Yeah. Confused usually. I think it would be like around 2 AM for you, right? I've been streaming earlier because of my other activities that have kept me busy recently, but it has also surprisingly panned out with most people being able to now watch. Bye, Con. Thanks for stopping by. It's 8. Okay, so it's still a decent time. Okay. The audio is still a little loud on my ears. Whoa! It lagged there. Yeah, it's okay. Nope. Well, okay. Gonna get this one. And then... Oh, yeah, right. I forgot. I don't have to move a whole lot for this one. Okay. So the only one I'm gonna try to heal during, I guess, it's the blue bone one. Because this one is simple enough. I just need to mine those up there. And that one. Okay, now, if I lose, I lose. I want to try to see how much of the rest of the attacks I can like handle like this. Ah! I forgot about that one. Bye, Georgie. Thanks for stopping by. Oh, there are 10 people here. Hi. Hi. Stay determined. I got distracted for a second there. Interesting. Okay. It's crowded today, yeah. That's a good sign, I guess. I'm just not used to it. But hi, people. Thanks for being here. Again, this is just practice. For when eventually I have the time to make a longer stream and properly fight this skeleton. But I'm trying to perfect my moves. Because I am a being of repetition, not so much skill. I should. I forgot. Leo, if you feel comfortable answering these questions, I'm just curious what part of the world you live in. You could say a continent or north, east, south, west for vagueness. I think it's about time I told you guys. Anyway, I think I said that I was gonna mention it either during the 2.0 debut or whenever we get 1K. The 2.0 debut already happened, as you can see. And I had the intention to do that, but because of time constrictions, I didn't. So I always feel weird about it because I'm not used to it, but it's nothing like that I necessarily don't want to share. But I live in North America. No, I don't live in the States. No, I'm not Canadian. I have had people ask me whether I'm Ukrainian, German, Canadian, from the States, because my channel says so, but it's not true. And there was somewhere other place. I got Spanish Joseph once. But I'm from Mexico. I'm Mexican, so yep. There, it is out there. No, I'm Mexican. So yep. I mean, if you've been here a long time, it's probably no surprise. I never directly said it, but the signs are there. Yep. I mean, I have a friend who is not like who mentions it very openly. Two friends actually, who are Hannah and Ibra. So yeah. Based on what I've mentioned and talked around them, and also some things on my channel, it's pretty there. Yeah, Ibra and Hannah. But we don't live in the same place. Actually, Ibra and I have never met in person. There we go. Usually people ask because of my accent, because apparently it's not what people would assume a Mexican accent sounds like, but I don't know what that sounds like, honestly. It's not a question that bothers me again, it's just like, I guess I grew up on the internet in a era where stranger danger, like the rule for stranger danger was like stronger than it is for younger people nowadays. I guess. And I'm used to like keeping those things to myself, but it's not necessarily that I'm like affected or uncomfortable about it, I guess. Yeah, Mexican food is good. I'm actually, you know, not a huge fan of a lot of the cuisine, but that's just my palate, a palate thing, I guess, on my end. But because I've been like that since I was a child, so. Yep. Keep attacking. Okay. Everything ends. Wham. 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 Bye. Bum 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 bum. Wee. Oh, there we go. There it is. I'm more afraid of people that I meet on a daily basis knowing where I live than a random person on the internet. I guess it makes sense in a way. It's just that, you know, back when I was younger, it's just, I guess it's, funnily enough, I think a little more dangerous nowadays, the internet, or at least to meet people on the internet, I feel like. Or maybe not, because a lot of people's information is just so out there that you can probably tell, but at the same time I feel like people have like thrown caution to the wind a little too much, and that's why it might seem a little more dangerous nowadays than it used to be before, because before it was harder to tell whether the other person, like the person on the other side, was who they said, or who they were saying they were or are. But there was like more caution around it, I feel like. Nowadays, because information is out in the open so easily, at least I've seen it in younger people, that there is less caution, and that's why it's like a little bit more dangerous. But yeah. Yeah, tacos can be a hit or miss depending on where you eat them and what kind of ingredients they're using and where they get them from. Definitely they vary from place to place, like a lot. I was turning off my fan. They vary from place to place a lot. I've been to, like, in the US at least, places that are like that, you know, that are they're Mexican people that are like that work there or that founded the place, but still, because the ingredients are very different, it doesn't taste the same, and it's kind of I don't think I've tried fajitas, now that I think about it, or at least consciously, but enchiladas are great. I love enchiladas. Well, depends on the type of enchilada, because there are a lot of types, but the ones that have cheese and are not that spicy are very good. Yeah, the internet can be a scary place sometimes. That's why I made an effort to ask if you were comfortable sharing where you live, as I would understand if you don't. Yeah. Yeah, I think it has to do, in my case, more to do with that, like, that it took me such a long time to, like, actually properly mention it. But then again, it's not something that I've really tried to hide, at least in recent times. There was also a time that, due to fear of other things, I wouldn't share it. But nowadays, it's more of a, like, of what I'm used to, I guess, like, rather than me actively, like, trying to hide it or something. I've fully gone with the idea that if someone wants to know who I am exactly, I can already figure out, and basically need to be an expert to fully protect myself, I guess. Yeah. Had to turn off my fan because it's either the music game is so loud in my ears for some reason, or the fan is like getting too loud. I don't know. Anyway, back to the practice. Ah, shit. Oh right, I was recommended to stay in the at the bottom for that one. I forgot about that. I got too distracted. Okay. Try again. But yeah, That's why time zones are like a little weird for me. And also, especially now that daylight savings are not a thing anymore here. So whenever you guys change to like the daylight savings mode, I don't know anymore what time zone I'm supposed to be like and streaming in. Does the fight play like a bullet hell or more like a platformer? It's like a combination of different things. Because it has a lot of platformer, but it also requires like more dodge precision, which is something that I don't have. As you can probably tell. And it's a lot of pattern repetition of like really ingraining into your brain the moves and exactly what you need to do at which times. A bullet hell platformer with a lot of bones, yeah. With a set of bones, yeah. Basically. But yeah, it requires a lot of precision and memorization. And precision is my problem. Mostly because I don't know why. Undertale didn't used to have this problem on my PC. I don't know why all of a sudden, after a certain point in the game, it just started having this little lag issue with like whenever I stream. If I'm off stream, it works fine. But if I'm on stream, then it has like it's very slight, but it's there. And so that's why my like calculation with precision is a little off, and I can't always like predict what's gonna happen, like in the sense of like if I'm gonna get hit or not, because I could have moved in time, but the reaction is a little behind. And if I react too early, there's a higher chance of me missing than actually like getting it on point. So it's a lot of having to get used to. Like for example with this one, it's very precise and I have to like get the pacing just right in order to like not get hit more than once. Just tap the jump button rather than holding it, otherwise. Okay, let's try it right now. Genocide Run is really short compared to Pacifist Road. Yeah, like the route itself is very short. The problem are the two big fights. Ah! Okay, that didn't work. Because I forget that on the blue, like, again, coordination is my Achilles heel. So, aside from the whole lag thing, I'm also very lacking in coordination. So, I forget that the blue ones are the ones that you are not supposed to move in. This is why I made that cheat code when or like that cheat sheet when I faced Undyne, because that was way an easier way for me to memorize the patterns rather than just by watching them. Bum 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 bum. Should. Okay, there we go. Nope. Maybe I don't know. I just don't want to heal a whole lot. Oh, there we go. Okay. That worked better. Still very flawed, but better. Okay, I like that. Ah! Shoot. Attack. Attack! Okay. I want to at the very least try to get to like the midpoint, even if I don't like win or anything. Well, that was that. Even if I don't like make a whole lot of like progress skill-wise, I want to try to get to like the middle point, just to like get more familiar with at least like the first half, because I know that the second half is still it's worse than this. But yep. To get here, I would love to play this fight, but Genocide Run seems so boring. It is boring in a way, in the sense of like you really have to take your time to kill every single NPC around. Like, for example, in order to get to the genocide, into the genocide run, when you're in the underground section, like where you fall, you really have to get rid of every single NPC, and you have to like just run around for a little bit. You can do it in the same area they will spawn, but you really have to like get to a certain point until a very specific dialogue pops up after you kill them, after a fight triggers, and then you can move forward and kill Toriel and do the rest as you have to. After that, it will specify to you exactly how many NPCs you gotta kill in order to like keep progressing down that path, because if you don't, then you revert back to the neutral one. The it's not the pacifist, what's the name of that one? I always forget. Well, the neutral route, I guess. Oh yeah, I was told that something like, I don't know what happens, but I was told that something very funny happens, and by funny I'm probably guessing that he will insta kill you or something, and I don't want to figure that. I've already come this far to spare anyone. My apologies. When you jump on that move, you move in the same direction as the opponents may jump because they're too fast. Okay. I will try that. Also, no worries. Whoop. Okay. Almost had it. There we go. Ah! Okay. Let us just try. Oh. Okay. Okay. Sure. Okay. Get it. I get it. It is funny, but soul crushing for a non-suspecting player. Oh jeez. Why is my model being all... Maybe it's because I'm crouching too much. Because my camera is not properly detecting me. I forget that if I shrimp too hard, I just like... I'm gonna have to turn my fan on again because I'm melting. It's 34 degrees outside. What? Also, is the fan too loud, guys? Let me know. Because it is a little loud for me, but I need it. Gaster from Undertale? Or Deltarune? Is Gaster ever in Deltarune? I don't think so, right? I died on the last move for the Sands fight, and I haven't attempted it since. Not out of anger, I accepted defeat. Oh boy. Well, we're not quitters here. If there's at least one thing that I can teach you at some point in my career, is perseverance. Oh shoot, I screwed that up really hard. Fan is mild, background noise. Okay, perfect. We ball. How many attempts so far? I have no idea. I haven't kept count at this point. Way too many, probably. Gaster is hinted at throughout Deltarune, but he has yet to make an appearance as he's to be seen in your stream chat. Apparently. Okay. I wonder when the next chapters are gonna drop. I really want to know where the story is going next. For Delta Run, I mean. Yep. There we go. Coming soon, really. You have any song covers planned for the near future? Yes, I was actually talking about that yesterday. In summer. Okay. Let's hope that it does and that it's not too expensive for my wallet. Because I know those ones are not gonna be free anymore, which is fair. Yeah, chapters 3 and 4, I think originally it was supposed to be 3, 4, and 5, but then they said that only 3 and 4, but still we, at least I also I don't follow the news too closely, so I'm a little bit in the dark. But again, I don't think we have like an exact date yet, aside from what Gaster said. So yeah. Toby thought the wait would be too long for the fans. Yeah, it has already been a little long. I mean, chapter 2 came out 3 years ago. It came out in 2021, because that's when I started streaming. Oh my goodness. But yeah. Trust me, I win Gaster. I trust. We trust. Outside of localization for other languages in chapter 4 is making swift development progress. Well, thankfully we speak English here, so that's good. We don't need localization. I mean, of course, localization is important. But yeah, I think that's not... It's swifter work, I guess, than developing the whole chapter. So that's good. It's good to know that it's like almost done. But yeah, so let's hope it comes out soon-ish. Just because I'm really excited about it. But back to the other question that you asked me. Sorry, I got sidetracked. Any covers in the near future? Yes, I was talking about that yesterday. I have a lot of covers in progress, or they are already like ready. The audio file is ready. The problem is that those covers are intended to have like their own drawn thumbnail or MVs, and I haven't had the time to do those. For example, I can talk about it because it's not really a surprise or anything like that, but I've had Iterashai, the full version, the last ending I think was for Attack on Titan, for a while. It's been there like ready for a while, but because I wanted to do a little animation for it, I haven't posted it yet because I only have the like half of the line art ready. I haven't gotten like around to coloring, much less like doing the putting it together and animating it. So yeah. So yeah, there are a bunch of songs that I have. There's also another one called Mr. Showtime that's been ready for almost a year, but I have not gotten around to fully finishing the video due to time constrictions and having to like, you know, learn a little bit more of another software in order to do certain effects that I wanted to do. So yeah, and this semester has been horrible, so yep, that's why. 1K subs at the end of the year, maybe. I mean, I think around this time last year we were at like 400 something. Oh my god, what happened to the... Who's calling me? I don't... Too bad Wingdings isn't gonna be the one of the languages, unless I do something about it. I think you have a beautiful singing voice. It's a shame you don't have a bigger fan base to experience it, but popularity doesn't come overnight. Yeah, I mean, I've been doing this for 5 years, so what I've learned along the way is that people who usually grow too fast burn out very quickly. I heard a weird noise, but I wasn't sure what was it. Along my journey, I've seen a lot of people come and go because they think that fame is everything, or that the numbers are everything. And that's not to say that I don't get frustrated by numbers. I also sometimes focus a little too much on that because of other reasons, but I try not to lose track too long of what this is actually about, which is I just like singing, and I like sharing it with people in my channel. So that helps me keep like that little thing in the back of my head, I guess. Bye, Gaster. Thank you for stopping by. So yeah, but a lot of people want like numbers fast. They think that because you upload a video, then you're just gonna get a lot of views instantly, and that a lot of times doesn't happen. It has to do a lot with the algorithm and stuff, and how you, if you want to like market your things and stuff, how you do it. But the best thing is not to focus too much on that. You can like see what people like and try to maybe lean a little more on that if what you want is for like more people to watch. But at the end of the day, if you don't enjoy it, then what's the point? At least for me. So yeah, I've had to grind a lot in the 5 years, but I've learned also a lot of things due to it. And I've met people, I've made friends. Again, I've seen some come and go. People with a lot of talent that just one day disappear because, I don't know, probably they didn't have the time, or they got frustrated, or had other reasons that I don't know about. But yeah. So I'm happy with the way things are going now, because I've done my work. I'm still doing it, and I'm getting the results of it. Maybe not as fast as other people would like, but I'm still getting results, because I think I've grown like 200 or 300 subscribers in like 6 months or something. And that used to not like happen at all, you know what I mean? So yeah, maybe a lot of people don't know it yet, but eventually they will. They will find this place, and if they enjoy it, they will stay. Also, a lot of people come and go as well. And you think I don't remember, but I do. I do remember who steps into my chat most of the time, so yeah, we're growing faster and faster. Deja vu! I have been in this place before. Higher on the street. I love that song. Anyway, so yeah. So maybe, yeah, 1K subs by the end of the year seems doable. I just need to be able to properly get to work again once the semester's over, which is only like a week from now, I think. So that's good. I am eager to get it over with. But yeah, I have a lot of things planned. It's just that due to that uni being a pain in the ass recently, I haven't had the proper time to like edit and do my things. But there's a lot of things planned, so don't worry, there's more content incoming. In the meantime, whenever I can stream, I try to stream to like precisely keep in touch with you guys and all of that. So yeah. Oh, drunk stream is a silly thing that I promised that I would do when we get to 1K. And that is gonna be interesting. And Con and Confused are very excited about it for some reason. But yeah, I'll probably do like a karaoke or something with it. Like alongside. But we'll see, we'll see. Bum, 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 bum. Maybe, but keep your head up. The people feel appreciated will come to you one by one. Yeah. Master needs to get back to Deltarune's universe to keep an eye on things. He needs to make sure Sans isn't messing too much with Chris. Or Frisk. I always confuse the names. It's Frisk. Deltarune is Frisk. This one is Chris. I think. Or was it the other way around? I think it was the other way around. Sorry, I was shaking my head and my earbud flew out of my ear at match 10. Oh, no. I hate it when that happens. Deltarune's universe. I'm mostly excited for Connor so he's not alone. Yeah. My finals are going okay. Like, they're not bad. They're just being weird. Yeah. Just be mindful of your health and well-being during the run stream, which happens for streaming purposes. It's fine, but we don't want a sick bucket at the ready. No. I don't plan to like get too like hammered. I just want to go a little over my limit because Con wants me to like be almost blacked out, I think, but I'm not gonna do that. I need to be like conscious enough to be able to turn off stream and stuff. I'll just probably like drink until I get silly enough, but I'm still like aware of my faculties and everything, that I can like properly just say like, okay, I'm gonna end stream, and I can actually do it. But yeah, I would say like a mid tolerance to alcohol, so it's not gonna be anything like too crazy. But I will try, like I do intend to just try until I hit like what I think it's my limit, and then maybe try to go a little bit beyond that, but if I feel like it's too much, then I'll stop there. Oh, we were just... Oh, I forgot that I hadn't even gotten to this part. Whoops. Well, at least I had full health. Yes, that's me. Hi. Oh. 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 Okay. Still better than before. G-Burger. Yeep. Yeep. Okay. Bum 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 bum. Dun 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 dun. I'll look at chat in a sec. I need to see. Yee. Woo. Okay, there we go. Connor is a funny guy, but he must be kept in check by way of kneecap. Yeah, that's why we steal his kneecaps often. Drinking isn't just sunshine and flowers. Yeah, I actually I do like drinking from time to time, but just like recreationally, not to like do anything, you know, weird or like or how do I say, like just for the sake of it. So that's why I only drink at parties, and depending on the people who I am with as well. At least for the drunk stream idea, I'm sure they're a great person. Yeah, he's cool. He's just funny. What is university like generally? I'm at an age where I need to consider my next steps, and I'm unsure of university. Okay, so this is just my experience. Take it with a grain of salt. This is just my experience and my opinion. I don't want you guys, in general, to base your decision entirely off of what I say, because everyone's yeah, experiences are different, everyone's situation is different, so take it with a grain of salt. But in my experience, I'm at stage for uni. Do you have any idea what would you like to study if you're going? Oh yeah, Confused is also a good person to ask right now. He's younger, so he baby. So so for me, uni has not been the greatest experience. I've never liked school in general. You are though. um I never been like like a school person in general. The system here is a little outdated and weird and could use some work. I know for most places it is like that as well. But funnily enough, academically wise, it's the best I've been, I feel. Except for the semester. The semester has sucked. But it really depends. Like, for example, in my case, I started college or university, however you want to call it, at a music school because I wanted to study to be a composer. Or, well, I didn't exactly want to study for that, but it was like the only viable career here where I live currently. So because there aren't really a lot of artistic options when it comes to university here, so that was like the most viable. But the teaching for the most part wasn't very good, and I would only go like 2 hours per day. Only one day I would go like 4, and that was a lot. Yeah, the learning there wasn't the best, so my parents got worried and they were like, hey, if you want to stay, we totally get it and we respect it, but it'd be good, or we'd be more calm, I guess, or at ease if you started looking into maybe other options, because we don't really see very good future in that school. Not my career. They've always been very supportive about me wanting to do music and all of that, but in like the school I was at. And I felt the same. I didn't really like going there. And so I decided, okay, what else can I do? I started looking at other schools outside of the city, but they weren't very comfortable with that idea because I was still very young. I graduated from high school at a still young age. So me going out of the city was an option that I could take, but I wasn't like one that they were very comfortable with for safety reasons. And I understood that. And so then while looking into it, my mom found that there was a university where I could study from home, where I didn't have to like go out into another city, and they had like some options that were not necessarily what I was looking for, but I could choose one of them. And they at the end of the day just care about me having like a degree as a just in case thing, not necessarily about what I study. So I applied, I got in, I left the other school because I originally wanted to like try to juggle both at the same time, but I quickly came to learn that the pace, even though it was from home, of this university was still pretty hectic, so I left the other one behind. And then in my case, we didn't have classes. Everything is pretty much like we call it like autodidactic. I don't know if that's the word in English. I probably butcher that. but it's basically that you learn on your own. Like, the materials are there in a platform online, and you can reach out to your teachers in case you have like questions about assignments and things. But the program isn't the best most of the time, because it's outdated as well by a lot. And it really depends on the teacher that you have for each subject, how much you're gonna learn from the school alone. It is very much up to you to like look outside for resources and try to learn as much as possible. So academically wise, my experience in university hasn't been the best. I wish it had been better. I can talk about like going to campus and stuff and social experiences, because I really didn't have that a lot at the other school, and in this one I don't have that at all. I don't really have like friends in uni except for Hannah, but that was a beautiful coincidence. We were friends before that. That was a beautiful coincidence, that we happened to study the same thing at the same place. But we don't take the same classes, so downside. But yeah. So in my experience, it hasn't been the best. I would have preferred not to study at all if it had been entirely up to me. I would have preferred to focus on my music side. I still like do outside studies of music and stuff, because at the end of the day, that is what I want to do for a living. And this. But this has just turned into a just chatting stream, hasn't it? It's fine though, I like it. But yeah, so if it had been up to me, I would have not. I would have skipped university. But it really depends again on your situation, on what is exactly that you want to do. If you think it'll help you even all in all, I have learned a couple of things here and there that have helped me with my channel, like editing and production and all of that. Like, it's not the deepest knowledge what I've learned, but I have learned like at the very least some basics that I can get more into it if I want. But it really depends on what you want to study, what are your options in the place that you're at, and what the system can provide for you in a way, in order for you to like properly learn certain things and all of that. So it really depends. But for me, it has been helpful, but it has been more unhelpful than, in comparison. And I would have rather not. But again, that is just my opinion based on what I've experienced and my situation. So yeah, I'm pretty sure other people have had better experiences, and I constantly hear that college is the best part of their lives. For me, the best and at the same time the worst part of my life was high school. Due to the amount of work that I had to do back then. But I've also met a lot of people that are my friends still to this day, and that I know I can count on them even if I don't see them often, because of course they've already done their like paths, and I'm just getting there. But I tried for that not to bother me too much sometimes. But yeah. My arm hurts. I drank alcohol for the first time recently and realized it has no effect on me at all. Heavyweight confirmed? Maybe. I mean, it really depends also on the drink and whether you how much you've had to eat beforehand, and a lot of other factors. I may not believe this, but either competing or policing. Competing for my academic abilities, policing because it suits my character as a selfless person. Ooh, for a while I wanted to be a criminal, like I wanted to study to be like a criminologist. I think that's a term. but I don't think I have like the mental stability that it's required for that. I also didn't learn about that was a career path until like later on in life, but still I don't think I would have been able to like handle a lot of things that you have to see in that field. I just thought it was cool. But actually, you know what? Those are pretty solid options. What often happens with teenagers is that hormones fuck with alcohol. You can drink loads and not feel anything, and then drink another sip, and suddenly you black out without warning. Well, I didn't really drink when I was... I did drink a couple of times, but not very often when I was a teenager, so I wouldn't know about blacking out. I've never been drunk before, so I don't plan to like get fully blackout drunk anytime soon or in the future, but you know. I drank nothing outside of a few ciders and Christmas holiday. I love ciders. Ciders are the best. Holiday drinks, I'm not a rebel confused. It's only legal in the UK to purchase alcohol under 18. That's the conception of it. Yeah, alcohol, I think it's not that as hype as people make it out to be oftentimes. Just like other things. But I mean, if you like it, you like it. As long as you don't abuse it, that's fine. I dabble in music production a little bit. I'm a nerd when it comes to indie video game music, and I've made a few pieces I'm proud of. Yeah, I've actually wanted to dabble a little bit into that. I recently have, but with instrumental or a cover. And based on that experience, I think I can maybe try to focus a little bit on that more in the future. But then again, it takes time. So maybe not as often, but I can at least try to start producing some things to cook other things in the future. Yeah. I get to drink occasionally, but it certainly wouldn't be a part of my lifestyle. Yeah. Yeah, police route, it sounds interesting. It really sounds cool. But yeah, it is emotionally draining a lot of times. The least alcoholic drink available. I'm definitely not a heavyweight. Yeah, it probably has to do with that. Needs to be a modern day agenda of having an alcoholic for every occasion, and I don't necessarily feel comfortable. Yeah, I also don't like that either. I don't really see why people... I mean, I understand it, but at the same time, I don't get it. I'll explain that in a moment, but of like why people feel the need to like just drink. At the end of the day, it's just like compensating for something else that is not going right in your life, just like any addiction. But you know, I was always, because I've always have been able to control that aspect. When I always wonder like how and why people become alcoholics. You know, when I understood it, when I passed the interview for my first job, I felt the need to I felt so dead inside because it was a job that I did not want at all. But I decided to give it a try because people around me were very pushy about it, or like, at least try it. And I was like, okay. And so I passed the interview. Everything was technically going great because, yay, a job. But I didn't want to do it at all. And so I just went downstairs, grabbed a bottle of cider, and just like drank in silence with like this dead inside feeling. And in that moment, something happened in my brain that I was like, oh, so this is how I understand now. And I've been careful not to do that again. So, yeah. I drove drunk with a friend once, not doing that anytime soon. Yeah, it's not probably not great. Oh, my arm! I forget that it hurts. Anyway, but yeah. Bum, 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 bum. I like when we get into life advice things. It's nice. Ah! Whoom. Oh, it's the same attack I died last time in. Okay, yeah. We're just gonna heal because I want to know. Oh. Ah! Yeah. Okay, so the person I watched for the tutorial said that it was easier to stay on the platform, but for me, I guess it has been easier to just like jump instead of staying on the platforms on that last one. Fight. Yeah, no, it's here for me to just jump instead of like staying on the platform. Dang it. Oh, that sounds really cool actually. I mean, if that is really what you want, then go for it. It sounds very cool. Like, it's probably very draining, like you said, and you need to have like a lot of mental fortitude for that. But it sounds pretty cool. Also, I'm not 26. Confused. I don't know where you got that idea. Hannah is. Yep. Yeah, I just remember that I felt offended for some reason, but I don't remember why, and I just remembered that was why. I was like, I'm not 26. Whoop, whoop. Ah, almost had it. Perfect. Dang it. Okay. Ooh. I should. Well, still better than nothing. Okay. Yeep. Okay. Whom. Whum. It's the first career I've been certain about my life. I've been full of stress and worry recently because I'm surrounded by people who are succeeding in their educations and are dead set in the future. I get that. I get that. But a lot of times people are very certain about what they want, and then once they finish that, or at least in my case, I've seen a lot of people eventually realize that maybe they didn't want that, or that it wasn't what they thought it would be. And even people who like in a positive way, I come to learn that a lot of people really don't have everything together, even if they seem like it, and that's okay. For a lot of people, I was that person for some reason, and I don't know if they realized it yet or not, but I don't have it together. I had a lot of career changes along the way, even though I was very certain on what I wanted to do. The way to get to that place has not been linear, and so it's okay to be a little lost, as long as you know what the end goal is at the end of the day, like at least like what do you want at the end of everything. It's okay if you deviate from it a bit. Eventually you'll get back on the path, in some other way that you probably didn't expect. Like me, in a way. What I mean is that I never planned to start streaming. That was not an area that I was ever interested in when I was growing up. Nor doing anything on YouTube, and yet here I am, and I really enjoy it. I really like it a whole lot. But back then I was like, nah. I could never. Yet here I am. But yeah, it is good to already know and be excited about it. At the end of the day, I feel like enjoying it, it's what matters. And if you're getting there in an ethical way, then yeah, heck yeah, you know? Okay, staying at the bottom on this one supposedly helps. Okay. I should. Okay, it did help. It did help. All is going to be reset because I am a monster. Rah rah rah. Ah! No, those are not ethical. Confused. Those do not count. Yeah, exactly. You just need to try your best. And it is also normal for you to sometimes forget that and feel like garbage, for lack of a better word. It is also normal to have those days, even if you're already aware that it is okay. Sometimes it happens and you can't help it, and it's okay to feel it for a moment and then let it go and continue your path forward as well. So yeah. Ooh, that was horrible. That did not go the way I wanted it to. Yeah, we're always glad to have you here. And if you can't be alive, don't worry. That's also why the bots exist. So you can always watch later if you weren't able to catch it due to, you know, time zones. Because time zones are weird and I hate them. But at the same time, you know, they have to exist for a reason. I'm dying. I lost my sense of pace. Dang it. Why am I so easy to sway? Okay, I'm gonna die in this one, but... Yep. Left, Leo. You have to go left first, and not jump straight away. We need to practice that. Bum, bum, bum. Yee. Yeah, that's exactly also why I like streaming. I have my own streamers that I watch, of course, that help me through the tough times and make me see that life is not that bad and that it's okay. And so I want to do that as well. So I'm glad that this is helping you and that maybe it'll help other people who also watch this in the future, or that are maybe watching right now, lurking in chat. You know? It's always good. That is also why I make music. Or sing, at the very least, for now. I do want to do my own thing in the future. Time zones are weak, we are strong. Ah, death! Kind of. A little bit. Maybe. Yep. 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 Okay. Whomp. Bum Yoink. Yoink. No! Yoink. Yoink. Keep attacking. Please, I want to at least get to the middle point, please. Yeah, it's all my fault, Sans. I'm a horrible person. Am I a person even here? I'm dead. That's what I get for saying that. See a greater or more aggressive reason for improvement? No, that's something that defines. Yeah, exactly. I still struggle with that. I still struggle with that, but that has a lot to do with the way I was raised. But yeah, you're doing great. Just keep pushing forward. That's what matters. Yep. No. That's why I don't give up on this fight, even though I know it's gonna take me forever to get it right. Just like Undyne, you know? For a moment there, I thought we are never gonna get past this point, and I'm gonna be stuck in this forever, and people are gonna get tired of that. And then eventually, guess what? I did a guerrilla stream, and I managed to beat her ass, and it was great. Oh shit. Still doesn't fall fast enough, but it's okay. At least, as long as we get slowly the hang of that one, it will be fine. Yep. Oh shoot. Oh no. Why would you do this to me? I've been playing this going under. Ooh, that sounds fun. Ah! Dang it. I looked away. Stay determined. That's my fault. Okay. One last try, one last try. I need to keep working on my uni stuff. It's almost over. It's almost over. No, I'm not ready, Sans. I've never been ready. We always just ball. You know? Ah! Shoot. I'm turning into a gremlin. Oh no. We're getting into the turning into a gremlin point. Ugh. There we go. I am in pain. I am in physical pain. This is not helping. You know what? This is just a just chatting stream now. No more Undertale. This is a just chatting stream now. Anyway. Yeah. I'm just catching up on the chat I'm reading. Everyone comes to stream for a little while. I'll be liking in the comments. Yay! Anyway, so I was gonna say something and I forgot. Oh yeah, I think I've told this story before. Hannah and I met over the internet a long time ago, and we've been friends for like a decade now. So yeah, internet isn't always a bad thing. You just gotta be a little careful with it. But yeah, you can make a lot of good friends. And then Hannah and I have met a lot of times that I can count with my 2 hands. But it's still more often than I see other people. Ibra and I have not met because of, you know, oftentimes when I go visit the place he lives, he's out of town. So it's very hard for us to like meet up due to the nature of like how he's from another place, and when I go visit, he has gone to see his own family and all of that. So yeah, at this time next year, yeah, December is my month of glory, where I will finally be free from my shackles, and oh boy, no one's gonna be able to stop me now. After that, the world better be ready. So yeah. But anyway, we did some practice. We got better at some other parts. In the end, this turned into a just chatting stream, but that's perfectly fine. We love just chatting streams. And I think I have a little bit of an idea with the blue bone section. I just need to practice it. And I just need time to practice it. But that's a different thing. Eventually, during my break, I will probably have the time to make a longer stream, so I can like try it until I beat it. And yeah. This is just therapy stream now. I should change the thumbnail to that Evangelion meme where Misato's telling like Shinji to get in the car. And it's like, get in, we're going to therapy. Yeah. Really? I didn't know phones could do that. Huh. Interesting. Anyway, is there anything else that I'm forgetting? I'm gonna be streaming tomorrow at an earlier time, so maybe if you can make it. Tyler? I'm just saying a name based on your username because it's XD_Ty L3RGXRDNER, and I don't think you want that spelled every time I say it. So yeah, Tyler. We're gonna say Tyler. Okay, Tyler. Yeah, so if you can make it, Tyler, I hope to see you there. It's gonna be an interesting one because it's a mystery game. It also just so happens to be a BL, but in my defense, I didn't know that when I got it, so that's just a plus. But it is a mystery game, and I'm very excited about it. No, confused. Why? Why would you betray us to go touch grass? We do not touch grass in this household. When you touch grass, you become Saltkun. Well, I guess that's a good thing for you, like, because you like Saltkun, but but my snowbats don't touch grass usually. Nah, that's okay. I just like messing around. But yeah. Replace your tolerance with numbers and stuff. Matches my username on PlayStation. Oh, neat. Yeah, I mean, I definitely have this name because back when I started being on the internet, I didn't want to to be spotted. So, yep. Okay. Then you won't turn into salt, but still. Betrayal. Anyway. I'm still with the thing that you said, like, aren't you like 26 years? And I'm like, no. Ouch. No offense to Hannah. But like, ouch. Is she 26? Yes, she's 20. Wait. How old am I? Yeah, she's 26. But yeah. With that, I am building a battering ram tomorrow. Ooh! Bye bye, Tyler. Hope to see you soon. Have a great night. Also, that phone lock, it's probably good because that means you have a proper sleep schedule, unlike us. And that is healthy. And we shall root for that. Anyway. But yeah. Bye bye. Anyway, now I feel like saying my age, but at the same time I don't want to. Because I like to keep the the simulation where I'm 2081 years old. Because I'm an eldritch being stuck in the body of a youngster. I actually have fallen into a bit of insomnia lately. Had to start working on that. Yeah, I was able to have to sleep through the night last night, but the problem was that I had to wake up early for my blood test. So at the end of the day, I didn't get more sleep, but I did sleep better. So it eventually works out. But yeah, usually exercise helps. I did some yesterday and that helped, at least. Everything hurts now, but it helped. So yeah. Anyway, with that, thanks so much for coming. Thanks so much for being here and giving me an hour and a half of your time. Wow, the time really flies, huh? I wish I could stay more, but I do have to finish my assignment so I can be free sooner. It's mostly the stress and assignment keeping me awake. Yeah, same. But precisely because of that, so I can be free faster, I need to keep working on my assignments, my finals, and all of that. So, but I'll be seeing you guys tomorrow. I am hoping to get something out this weekend, but I can't guarantee it. Maybe next week. We'll see. But at the very least, for now, I'm gonna try to stream consistently, so I don't leave you guys like completely abandoned or anything like that. So yeah. Anyway, bye bye guys. Bye bye. Have a good rest of your day, night, evening, wherever you're at. Thank you, Confused. You too. Anyway, bye. Wait, that doesn't. There we go. Bye. Ending scream. Woo. I'm still not used to the stinger. That's gonna get some getting used to. But yeah. Anyway, bye bye guys. Bye.